Triple H is not a fucking racist. And La Familia is still in this, and now Final Testament has to go is ridiculous.
Fuck Paul Ellen. Like, that's borderline crack. I'm not even going to take. I'm not even.
And Charlotte's probably got the most aura.
His words. Medals are cool. Okay, let me just go ahead and put that out of
Who likes it? It's a great promo.
What about Nick Nemeth gets me emotionally invested?
Drifting on a melody.
Yo, y'all niggas gotta go to bed.
Let's go. Let's go. Rock, slide, twist. 1, 2, 3, go left, back, right, back, up, back, down, back, go. Watch out for the big girls. Now bang, 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 rotate for me, hands up like y'all. Back, right, back, up, back, down, back, get sexy. Oh, get sexy. Get sexy. Show just get sexy. Ladies, one drop to this. One drop. Ladies, one drop. Oh, one drop. Ladies, one drop to this. Go left, right.
Ladies and gentlemen,
hit that note.
Welcome to the new construction of the 3D Wrestling Podcast. We are going to be basically doing topic episodes going forward. You know, we're still working out the kinks. So, firstly, I'm the one and only, the megastar, DL Wright. Yeah. And with me, we got the DJ King himself, Mr. I Got a Job, Mr. I got about 35 more event posters coming out between now and the end of the year, the one and only DJ King Apollo.
Thank you.
And we got the big bad booty daddy himself.
Jesus Christ.
Great in the face, thick in the waist, the one and only patriarch, Dre Macon.
Why are these fucking intros getting more absurd every...
AKA King BBL himself.
Dre, Duran, my brothers, it is great to see both of you. Ladies and gentlemen, today's topic will be the biggest what-ifs in pro wrestling history of basically I forgot what the term is, the something effect of, like, you know, basically changing one thing in the past will just, like, you know, could just veer off the entire course of the chain of events of wrestling history. So yeah, biggest what ifs. We got a special guest, you know, our homie back there, the one and only, the gangster herself, the low main swinging. Our
Wait,
homie
we got-
Shay's in the background. She ain't, she's here with us. She's part of the 3D too. So
Shay
Yeah,
in the
but
back.
you only.
Shay
Yeah, but
in
you
the
only get
background.
one.
That's right. Butterfly effect. Yes, I knew it was something effect. Thank you, Nate the God. I'm glad you're here, Nate. Nate, we'll start with yours. What if Dominic Mysterio retained the IC title over John Cena in Cena's last time in Boston on Raw? I don't think there would have been much to talk about afterwards. It would have just been, well,
That happens.
Dom beat John. But thank God they did it, though. I was very happy about it.
On Instagram, we got Where the Weed At. He says Sting versus Undertaker is a big what if for me.
All right, well, now I'm about to get mad. Where the Weed At? Shout out to you. Because now I'm pissed off. Because you are going to sit here and tell me that you had a WrestleMania with both these motherfuckers on the card and we did not get that match. Because what, Vince thought that no one wanted to see it? Or Vince himself didn't want to see it? Are you fucking kidding me? Do you know what we could have done with? First of all, and I'll be honest, I didn't even care about an actual match between the two. I would have just been fine if them niggas was old as hell, came down to the ring, stared at each other, and just walked off. I would have been happy. That would have fed my little wrestling heart.
Tenderloins.
You know what I'm saying? Would have made me feel all warm and fuzzy in the tum-tum. Shout out Simon Miller. To have both of those names under one roof on the same card made absolutely no fucking sense and will never make any fucking sense. Where we at? Oh yeah, you goddamn right. Where the weed at? We got that trash ass Sting versus Triple H, where Triple H literally had no business winning, and then we had the NWO coming out to save Sting when Sting was never in the NWO. Sting was only in the Wolfpack. Sean Waltman probably didn't even know which group he wanted to come out with. It was ridiculous. It was absurd. It was dumb. I hated it.
Yeah, but you also had DX come out to save Triple H, but Triple H is also friends with Kevin Nash, who was a part of the NWO.
Kevin Nash is his son's godfather. Or Triple H is Kevin Nash's son. Rest in peace to him. He's his godfather.
The thing is that they try to make it WWE versus WCW when WCW died in 2001.
Bro,
Right.
that was what, 2015?
And also, wasn't that the point of the invasion angle? Didn't you already do an invasion angle?
We got another question.
ECW versus WWE and then the ECW invasion thing, or am I bugging?
No, that was in 2001.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so
we got
what is?
We got another submission from Dylan Wallace. What if AEW never existed? Would CM Punk be back in pro wrestling? And the answer is no.
That's a little tough.
Nah.
Because
caveat. If Vince McMahon never got out of office, then the answer is no.
Yeah, because he obviously came for the backstage, which I just watched that recently. Like when he showed up on backstage,
bro, that was crazy.
That shit was insane. Thinking about it now, and like we thought, okay, that'll be his gateway in, and then to hear stories about, oh yeah, we had talks. Like when I went, whatever year I guess the year he debuted in AEW, they had talks that year, and nothing fell out from it. And Vince was under the banner during that time. So I don't know. It's tough. It would be a lot more mending than what they're doing now. Because obviously right now he having the time of his life, the locker room leader, so to speak. So, but under Vince, I don't know. It's a little tough. Maybe, but it would take a lot. Like expect the unexpected, I guess. I mean, the Warrior came back, so
very fair.
Yeah, but he also died the moment he came back. So there's that.
I was in New Orleans when watching Raw in the New Orleans. No, I was at Raw in New Orleans, and then we woke up the next day, and yeah, nigga died. That shit was crazy. We We got another submission from Where the Weed At. He says, let me just pick my phone up instead of trying to read it from so far. He says, another what if for me is if HBK, Where the Weed At, just in case you didn't know, I'm an HBK guy, favorite wrestler of all time. What if HBK never hurt his back? He would have gotten a better match against Austin at WrestleMania 14. It's tricky because Sean had to leave to get that amazing second run. And DX, that second incarnation of DX is, in my opinion, is a greater faction than the original DX. Just because, you know, more time, the numbers, blah, 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 all that good stuff. So I don't know if I think it would have still flourished Attitude Era. They probably still would have put them to bed, but I don't know how it would have panned out. That's a good one. That's a really good one. I don't know.
I have one for everyone here and also everyone in the chat. It's going to be biased, but fuck it.
Okay.
What if the man Brock Lesnar did not leave in 2004? What would the landscape look like? Would there be a John Cena? Would there be a Batista? Would they still be superstars? Would Brock be the face of the company? Would he got pushed down to be a jobber, so to speak? I don't think he'd be.
Brock first of all, Brock would never be a jobber. Never.
Yeah, he would never be a jobber.
Listen, I throw it out there all the time, and I say it all the time because it's still a mind-blowing statistic. Brock has been signed to the WWE since 2002, and he has only held world titles. Only held world titles.
Yeah.
No,
I don't think there's a single individual in any wrestling company.
No Grand Slam, none of that.
Like none of that.
It's like that's not important to him.
Like it's like don't give a fuck.
He's the Grand Slam titles.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Because my thing is that Brock transitioning into that PG era, I don't know. Or would there have even been a PG era?
Good question. But if Goldberg didn't leave that same night, would he still be?
Nah, fuck him.
All right, never mind.
Yeah, no. We ain't doing that.
All right, so this is my what if, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
What
Nate, you better stop that shit. You're better than that, Nate. Cut it out.
That's crazy. What if Mr. Kennedy never got injured when he's supposed to cash in?
Whoa, Duran.
This man got a whole bunch of what ifs in one career.
Duran. Sir.
Like,
yo,
how long would his title reign be? Like, what would he have done?
Kennedy was him. I don't give a fuck. That character was incredible. The character was fucking incredible. I remember seeing them at a house show at the Civic Center in like 2007, 2006, 2007. And I'll never forget, like, you know, the mic came down and he's like, Mister, and the whole crowd was, Mister. So he stopped it. He's like, whoa. All right, you people here don't get to say that with me. I was like, nigga, we want to say it with you. Like, we fuck with it. Like, he had so much potential. But yeah, man. Man, just that pose like that. You know, like that, yo. Kennedy was him. That was a great one, Duran. That is a great one.
Another one on. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Duran. You got it.
No, go ahead. Go ahead, Dre. I already said mine. Go ahead.
I just would read that again. He said, "What if WCW never fucked up the Sting versus Hogan at Starrcade '97?" I think that just fucked up the moment. Like, you know,
I think it all still would have played out the way that it did, personally.
Yeah, I just think like if they didn't do that, that moment would have been much bigger in WCW's history as like one of the greatest moments in WCW in general. Because like the pop of Sting winning clean, making Hogan tap out or something like that. The fact that you had this man get a leg drop and get a clean 3 count, that's all everyone remembers of the match. Like, it's crazy.
We got Nate. See, Nate, this one's tricky because at the end of the day, obviously, there's really just not a chance that would have ever happened.
I can answer that question for you, Nate. What would happen is just like the storyline in WWE 2K25 with NXT Mutiny. They would win that Survivor Series, and then we would have a blow-off match at WrestleMania where WWF would somehow, some way get their shit back. So yeah, that would be that. It would just be extended.
Did you just beat that?
No, I actually got the Survivor Series and I already know where it's building up to. So
I ain't gonna lie, I was enjoying it. It's like fuck these mutiny niggas.
Because they did that with the other storyline with WCW, and you had to win at WrestleMania. But go ahead, you got it, Dron.
My next one is, what if Mustafa Ali never got injured?
No Kofi Mania.
No Kofi Mania.
That's a top 5 for me of butterfly effects, because it was all so natural. So it's like, bro, like that is really crazy when you think about it. Like we got that special, my favorite WrestleMania moment personally. We got that special organic fucking black pride WrestleMania moment off of an injury to another man. We would have never gotten that. I'll tell you what my number one is. My number one is, what if Vince McMahon didn't buy up the territories?
Huh. Yeah.
What would be the state of pro wrestling in 2025?
Interesting. I don't think it'll be like as popular as it is right now.
There's no way, right?
Yeah, but somebody would have to. So who would you choose to do it?
I don't think anyone would have had the backing to.
Ted Turner.
You would have wrestling on at like 5 a.m. on ESPN2.
Right on the ECW schedule.
Yeah, like it would not be as relevant as it is right now if you didn't buy it.
Or would you have multiple people who was like, because like I said, somebody would have to pull that trigger. So would you have like a Virgin Gagne try to do it? Would you try to have like Herb from UFW try to do it?
I think it would have just stayed territories, like local. I think it would just be a bunch of indies. Like, I don't even think there'd be television on wrestling on television like that.
All right, so with Vince, so Vince doesn't do the territories, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's double down on that. Let's say he does do the territories, but WrestleMania fails.
Yikes.
Where do we go now? Because WrestleMania is a flop now.
Once again, 5 a.m. right after bowling. Who do you think you are? I am.
One of the greatest lines ever. I got a personal submission, a personal text submission from our good buddy, our 3D merchandise owner himself. Okay.
Hey,
my boy Dan Guido. Guido texted me and said, "What if Owen didn't die?" Thinking the matchups we missed. If Owen didn't die, I'm going to make a statement. This might sound outlandish.
There we go.
But I think that Owen would have been Wrestling Machine Kurt Angle before Wrestling Machine Kurt Angle was born. Or he would just be a funny guy. But I think Owen could have been serious, out there just doing what he do, not here for the fuck shit, showing off his skill. I think he could have surpassed his brother.
I'm going to be honest with you. I know it might ruffle a few feathers. I apologize. In that moment, The moment Owen should have won a title was when he was beef with Brett at WrestleMania 10. The moment he passed, he was Blue Blazer, kind of below mid card at this point. For him to get back in that main event with the likes of Austin, Rock, Undertaker, Triple H, who was rising up, and the way that they was pushing them hard body, Mankind and the rest of them, I don't think Owen would have been pushed to that level. Owen probably would have been pushed out of the company, went to WCW with his brother, and probably did better than me. He could have been champion there, to be honest with you. Maybe they could have pushed him to do
at
something.
least 7 times.
Yeah, like, something like that. Maybe he could have went to ECW, to be honest with you, reinvigorate himself there. But to be a top star in WWE that year, and with Kurt Angle on the horizon, I'm sorry, Owen wouldn't have taken the top spot.
Fair enough. I respect that. Another submission we got from our good guy. Let me just pick this shit up. Dylan Wallace says, what if Cody never left WWE? Would AEW ever happen? And the answer is fuck no.
No.
There is not a single chance. There are specific reasons that AEW started. Cody leaving, Kevin Owens, Dave Meltzer. Those are the 3 main ingredients of AEW starting. Cody leaving, Kevin putting him in touch with the Young Bucks, Dave telling Cody that they couldn't sell out a 10,000 seat arena for a show. That is it. That is it. Kevin Owens is more responsible than most people. Kevin Owens put him in contact with the Young Bucks, said, hey, here you go. Talk to my guys. Well, what happened? What we get?
No, you're good, Nate. We'll get to your question in a second. The second one that we got from Where Do We At is, what if Bret Hart never left WWF? And
the Attitude Era wouldn't have came as soon as it did.
And I think at that point, I don't know how Bret fits in the Attitude Era.
Yeah. Also, if Bret never left, we wouldn't have gotten the incarnation of the greatest heel in WWF history.
Yeah.
That being one, Vince McMahon. Mr. McMahon, to be exact. If Bret never left, we would have never gotten Vince the way that we got him. Oh, did you guys see my new art, by the way? Got a painting from my talented older brother, as usual.
Oh, that's dope.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
You should sell those.
He does.
Oh yeah, never mind. It was a stupid.
My girlfriend bought a fucking $400 Janae Aiko painting from him.
Yeah.
He should sell those. Never mind. I'm a dumbass.
I made the whole logo
Dip, pal. I got one more for Guido. What if the screw job was a work? If the screw job was a work, then fucking hats off to them. Fucking hats off to them.
For real. To this day.
And shout out Vince McMahon taking that punch backstage.
Swift uppercut. Nate the God, he said, what if Cody Rhodes did not finish his story at WrestleMania 40? Then Roman would have broke that record, that Hogan record that was in September. And I think the record would have been broken. I don't know. I don't know who would have been broken by.
No, if Cody didn't win hey, look at this nigga right here. Let me tell you, that's a demon right there. That nigga right there.
Oh, wow.
That is a demon with legs right there. Look at him. That boy crazy.
It's Corey, the only man who owns a street. Because the streets don't call you, you own the street because you're a whore.
That nigga just leaving his children all around Florida.
That's wild work. I use condoms.
Corey announced. Corey, you're here.
Yes.
You're here. Give us one of your biggest what ifs in the pro wrestling business. Talk to me, baby.
What ifs? Oh,
yes.
On the spot. Give me a second. I gotta get my juice. I'll be right back. I'm gonna think about that. Yeah, I'll be right back.
What if Corey don't have to go to the club to get his check?
It's interesting that you put up this topic because we actually do have this as a thing, as a thread on Instagram. I had to look back, and yeah, we did it. And I think one of the biggest ones that we haven't talked about yet.
Wait, hold on, because I was. Oh, yeah.
What if Jack Perry did not say fucking real glass?
Cry me a river.
Cry me a river.
I got y'all right now.
Okay.
Biggest what if? What if the Velveteen Dream did not get in trouble?
See, Corey, I knew you was gonna come in with some greatness. I knew you was gonna come in. I knew I could trust you. I could count on you.
Appreciate it.
Oh, we're supposed to go like with that. Okay.
If
All right.
Velveteen Dream, especially like in a world where like gimmicky gimmicks ain't really doing it no more, you know? That man would have done it. That man would have done it. He was so over and just a blast to watch and could tell a story so well. Think, bro, and we've talked about it numerous times. Just think about that match with Aleister Black at that takeover.
There you go.
Think about that match. No one cared about it. Wasn't about the spots. It wasn't about a moonsault. All right.
Hell no. I'm gonna answer that question now. Hell no.
What?
All right, let me finish up. Yes, Velveteen Dream would have definitely went on to do great things. I believe that his character work for that gimmick was very exceptional, and yes, I agree. Dre, go ahead, take the reins and get it going. I know you hype.
Hold on. I don't know if it's skipped or not. Where do we at? We're gonna get to yours in a second. I want to make sure I'm not skipping.
I don't know why I'm so thirsty. This is good though.
Are we good? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, we good. So Dylan Wallace said, if Eddie Dylan Wallace, he said, if Eddie didn't die, would Ray be the star that he is now? And that is a redounding fuck no. He would not.
Resounding,
redundant, rotundant, King Rotunda. Don't matter what you're gonna say.
Lakers at 5.
Lakers in 5.
I disagree. I do think that Ray would probably still be like the most famous and masked wrestler ever. I think without the title, he still would.
He would not be world champion, without a
Nah.
doubt.
I think he would. And you want to know why? I think he would have eventually won the title off of a heel Eddie Guerrero, because Eddie would have wanted to do that for him. So I completely disagree with you. I think you also know that would be a thing.
Yeah.
Respectfully.
I mean, Ray's success didn't really catapult him off of the Eddie stuff. Like
he was always an over babyface, regardless.
Yeah.
Getting his ass beat. He's got his face mashed up by Big Show on a stretcher. Like, what was he doing before Eddie died?
You're supposed to be my friend.
What was Rey Mysterio's match at No Mercy that night? Eddie's last pay-per-view. No one could tell us. What was he doing during that time?
I don't remember any of the card that night.
You were supposed to be my friend.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say no to that one. Where the weed that said, what if Cena never turned heel? I know the booking would have been way better this year.
I disagree with that too.
I mean,
I disagree with that.
I mean, to be honest, you could have had him turn heel on the route to the Intercontinental Championship.
Honestly, and I think I said this in the previous episode, I feel like the heel turn was better. Yes, it wasn't as fantastic as we thought it would be and whatnot, but at the end of the day, it gave us alternate versions of stories that we needed. Cena versus Orton as a heel, Cena versus CM Punk as a heel, Cena versus Truth, like all these matches and moments and stuff like that had storytelling. Even though every week he would just talk shit and then get laid out, that was whack. But alternate versions of those stories is what needed. And then at the end of the day, people cheered John Cena much more because of that. heel turn, and then turning babyface against Cody Rhodes at SummerSlam. So, yeah,
which was crazy because a lot of people thought in that moment that John Cena was he was still being a heel, trying to gas everyone as if he was going to be a face, but actually turned out to really be a face.
So,
I will definitely throw it out there that another really big one is, and they kind of coincide with each other.
it's a good point.
I don't know why he got called as bitches, but hello.
Mr. Outside, stay outside.
A big one is, what if the curtain call didn't happen, Austin wouldn't have won the King of the Ring. And if Jake Roberts did not mention John 3:16, we would have never, ever gotten Austin 3:16. Think about that. One man saying one thing set up a shirt to be sold for decades and to this day.
Yeah.
If
I
was
got a license plate cover that says Austin 3:16 around my license plate.
If I was Jake the Snake, I would definitely be like, I need some of that merch.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, if I was Jake, I'm like, nigga, I need parts. I made this.
If I was
You owe me something.
if I was Jesus, I'd be mad. They'd be like, "You gonna take my life?"
That's crazy.
That's
crazy. Jesus to come down and be like, "So you just gonna steal my stuff from the Bible?"
You gonna say,
bro,
16? Cool,
bro, shit is crazy. Like, and that's the one that I really get hung up on sometimes. Cause like, it's like, wow, bro, like, would his career have even gone the way that it did without that moment?
Without
like,
those, no.
Like without Austin 3:16 being born, because you know all the stories, obviously. He said Austin 3:16 the next night on Monday Night Raw, the signs was out there.
Yeah.
Like, it boggles my mind sometimes, honestly. It's like, yo, if Jake Roberts did not say that, if he could have said anything, if he didn't say that, we wouldn't have gotten one of the most iconic fucking promos and catchphrases of all fucking time. Jesus.
I got one more that I'm stealing from the post on Instagram, and that is, what if Finn Balor never got injured at SummerSlam?
Oh, for his championship title with Seth?
Yeah. Obviously, but then he had to relinquish a day later.
He would have jobbed out to Goldberg at
it's crazy.
In February.
Like, would Kevin Owens ever have gotten that world title?
No.
Would Finn be the face of the company for a while?
Until Goldberg came.
This Goldberg thing.
Speaking of Goldberg,
it wouldn't have mattered. At that point in time, whoever had that belt was losing to Goldberg in February. Like, that's just a fact. Like, they wouldn't have given a fuck who had the title or what storyline they were in. Oh, yeah, you're in the story with this guy? Yeah, that's all right. You're facing Goldberg in February, and you're dropping the title.
That's so crazy.
So I got two more what ifs. One, what if, because you said his name and it made me think about it, what if Goldberg would never kicked Bret Hart in the head?
Bret would have came back to no.
This was played in WCW and retired.
I don't think so. I think Bret would have eventually came back.
During that, I don't know. Bret, obviously, as we see nowadays, is a very spiteful person.
The grumpiest nigga on the block.
So this is now. So for him back then, I think he was like, if they would have, this nigga pun, if they would have, damn.
Yeah, don't put none of Pun's responses up. Like,
that's
he's just
crazy.
talking fucking crazy.
That's crazy. What the fuck I was going to say?
Yeah, just carry on.
That's so crazy.
I'm talking about Bret.
Oh
yeah, Bret. He was
this man Pun needs to be locked up.
Clearly, he did have wings, or he maybe didn't because he wasn't a Nugget. So
All right.
Nope,
So
nope. Moving on. Moving on.
We're saying, what if HBK joined WCW?
I don't even want to think about that. I'm so, respectfully. I just no.
All right, so you know what? I'm gonna turn my what ifs into something else. So I'm gonna do instead of what ifs. I'm gonna do.
You finished though.
I'm good. I'm gonna do how long, right? So in this how long, I'm gonna see how long you give a certain wrestler before they're like obviously pause. Before they would like be gassed out.
Before he's gassed out.
What are you asking?
First of all, I didn't say asked out.
You think this wrestler can go?
I didn't say asked out because that's Dre.
Big ass.
What? Y'all are crazy.
Yeah, Dre got that honky tonk badonkadonk. Anyways.
Wow.
All right, here, I'll give you
It's on Badunkadunk. It's great.
Hella crazy.
Let me get an example.
Yeah, I'll give you an example. How long you think
Where the weed at said pause as well.
hella pause.
Just want to put that out there.
All right. So how long in the career would you give Umaga? Like given the era he was in, where would you be like, all right, this is the cutoff for Umaga?
He was still kind of young.
He was in his 30s, right?
Yeah.
And the thing was, he was literally just evolving because he did a promo. Like he spoke English. And then he got fired like the next week.
Yeah.
Okay.
He would have had some years.
All right. How long would you give Benoit? Redacted.
Whoa.
Hey, you can't just say that word out.
Yeah, man. You gotta be careful. Wow.
Hey man, I said what I said. How long would you give redacted?
You gotta ease that one in. Pause.
Hey, yo.
He'd probably be doing what Jericho's doing. He'd probably still be doing something today.
Oh, he's doing the dark side of the ring?
Yeah, he'd be on at the meet and greets, random appearances. I got another what if submission from our boy Dan Guido, the Guidster. He said, "What if Dwayne didn't have the WWE to come back to every time one of his movies flopped?"
That's crazy.
Oh, we'd be getting a lot more Dwayne. Although the Smashing Machine was fantastic. What about you, Shay? What's your biggest what if?
It was pretty good.
I know she did not just take that deep ass breath like that when I asked her this question.
Yeah, she did.
You heard that, right? That was unnecessary.
Yeah, well, she don't know why you're involving her in things.
Treating us like the enemy. I'm trying to just be inclusive of everybody here, okay? That's all.
She don't care about wrestling. Right now, her bills is wrestling with her paycheck.
She care about that tribal dick. No, I'm playing.
Tribal dick is crazy.
It's insane.
Here is my last what if before I have to disappear, and because the Knicks are about to play in about 8 minutes.
Yeah, what if they win? That's a what if.
Wow, that's crazy. I thought the Knicks were good. But
that's crazy.
What if Bray Wyatt never passed?
Come on. I honestly think they would have gotten it right in this last run.
I think they would have gotten it right. They definitely would have given him a lot more creative control.
The Wyatt 6 would be out of a job, though.
Fact.
I mean,
the Wyatt 6 would be out of a job.
They don't use them much now.
They're tag champions right now.
I disagree with that. I think that the Wyatt 6 would have been better guided by Bray than.
No, I agree with you. I just don't think it would have even been a thing.
Because they was doing rumors like certain, but it just never flourished. And then they did that thing with LA Knight at the Rumble, and it looked kind of
Pun finally saying something that we could put on the internet. Incredible.
Thank you. I'll show it. What if Triple H never married Stephanie?
That 14 or 15 time world champion looking real two-ish. You know?
She would have been with Test.
Yeah.
Or
Justice
Macho.
for Test. Rest in peace. Greatest big boot of all time.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, he had a crazy big boot.
Yeah, Triple H.
That sounds crazy out loud.
I just don't think Triple H would have had the accolades that he has. I think he would have been a star. I think he would have been a main eventer, you know, but he definitely ain't having the accolades that he has.
On Instagram we got Mighty's Almighty. Mitty's Almighty. What if Shelton Benjamin became WWE champion to back his gold standard character? Like I said, I'm gonna be honest with you. Shelton Benjamin is a great, fantastic wrestler. When it comes to, that's another great question too, fun. Fantastic wrestler, one of the greatest athletes of all time. But when it comes to a character and being the face of the company, Shelton Benjamin just does not have that. I'm sorry.
It was not that. And before we get into puns, because I definitely want to get into puns, because Jeff Hardy already answered that himself. What have we that said? What if Austin never injured his neck and had to miss the time he did? Austin injuring his neck and missing that time was the best thing that could have happened to him.
So would you try to injure him just so?
No, I wouldn't injure him on purpose, but you know, I just think that he did a lot. There was a lot of, he had a lot of cool promos and a lot of build for himself in that comeback. But I obviously think he would have just had to. Let's think about it. When he came back as the IC champion, like that he was, like the nigga just dropped the title. Hey, here you go, Rock. You can have this shit. Like, I'm going for the big shit. So I don't know. I think it was great. But pun. Throw Pun's question up here. Throw Pun's question up here. What if Jeff Hardy could stay sober? The man Jeffrey Jaheim Hardy has already said that if he would have stayed sober, he would have been bigger than John Cena in wrestling. And I agree to that statement. Because he's bigger than John Cena in the hood already to us, to be, just, like, as Jeffrey.
Who's bigger in the hood? Jeff or Cody?
Jeff. Absolutely.
Jeff walks so Cody can run in the hood.
Yeah, Jeff is yeah. Have you seen Jeff dance? Okay? Have you seen Jeff listen to Jagged Edge? Okay? Like, come on now. Come on now. Jeff is the only white guest in history at Wale Mania. All right?
This is my last what if, and then I'm out of here. My last what
you
if.
Just said that before. We ain't rushing you out of here. Like,
I got 3 minutes. I'm kind of rushing myself. What if?
Wait, sir, it's the Knicks. You're not missing much.
Crazy.
That's wild. I mean, I feel like we're a good team this year, but it's great.
You can feel like it.
All right. When we had that parade, you're not going. I'm gonna make sure that you stay in Poughkeepsie.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Oh yeah, I can't wait to go to the Knicks parade. Anyways, like you said, when's your what if? What if Duran comes to Florida? Never happened.
It's going to happen because you got to find them niggas you took a picture with that night.
Right.
Sir, because why was a cop on the Segway trying to break up a brawl? Anyways.
Mighty as Mighty said, thank you for answering my question, and I agree with your answer. Just want to put that out there.
No doubt.
Thank you for your submissions.
So this is kind of like a two-part question. So what if Brock Lesnar would have never left the WWE? And how many
we already did that.
Well, how many times champion do you think he would have been had he not left?
Broke the record.
I don't think so. I don't think he would have hit 17.
I don't think they would have took the belt off of him.
I don't think he would hit 17, but I think he would have reached 10-time champion by the time he would have came back in reality, which is what, 2012?
Yeah, fair enough.
But I can also see like it would be harder to like raise up certain stars. So I feel like if Brock stayed, there wouldn't be much of a Randy Orton. there wouldn't be much of a Cena because your main draw, as we all know, is Brock. So Brock is like the final boss of everything.
I feel like it just would have been more of a rivalry between Brock and Batista.
Okay.
Never got that proper rivalry, right?
Yeah.
You
So,
would have
I mean,
Brock and Triple H at some point too. The Reign of Terror, Triple H.
Oh,
I mean, my question is, what if they never closed NXT UK's doors?
Honestly, I don't think it would have made much of a difference.
You think so?
Yeah,
Because
no.
we wouldn't have gotten Jordan Devlin over here. We wouldn't have gotten. No, we've got Shin, but we've got Tyler. Walter would have stayed over there. Walter's a draw for Raw. I feel like it wouldn't be as impactful.
Oh wait, you meant like what if they never opened it in the first place?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like what if they didn't? What if they stopped?
No, like what if they never opened it in the first place?
Yeah,
niggas would be in progress right now, all of them.
yeah.
Yeah.
Niggas just would have still been in NXT. Fellas, love, peace, hair grease.
Love, peace, hair, greed. That's an ignorant nigga right there. He gonna get into some especially heinous activities tonight, boy.
Yeah, that's crazy. He quotes Soul Train. That's wild.
I got one last what if, and like I said, I'm stealing this from the post on Instagram. If you're not already, follow us on Instagram, 3D Wrestling Podcast. And I think this is one of the biggest ones, to be honest with you. And that is because it was rumors circulating that if this match happened, then this man would have ended this streak early. What if Roman never got COVID? Because apparently Roman was supposed to lose to Brock Lesnar on day one. And with that being said, if he didn't get COVID, then there wouldn't be no 13-16. There would be no bloodline storyline. There wouldn't be anything. Where would WrestleMania, the biggest stupendous WrestleMania of all time, where would that line up? Would Bobby Lashley be champion on the card? Would Big E still be champion on the card? What
Justice for Big E.
What would happen if Roman did not get COVID? Allegedly, he's
That's another thing. What if Big E never got injured?
I'd be happy.
I mean, even though Ridge Holland basically started a GoFundMe for his life.
Ridge Holland probably never, he probably still have a job. But yeah, no, that would have been crazy. That would have definitely been crazy because
and then that also results
Roman's reign was incredible.
And then that also goes into Cody Rhodes finishing his story. Would he have came back and finished the story? Like, I feel like that one COVID thing just gave so many butterfly effects, as we said earlier in the show. And
yeah, but you could say that with anything. Like if COVID never happened, would we ever gotten Drew as champion?
No, I think we were getting Drew as champion regardless.
Yeah. Would a brawl out never happened and CM Punk was still in AEW?
I think something would have eventually happened.
Yeah.
I think regardless if brawl out happened or not, eventually that nigga was gonna get into it with somebody.
If it wasn't Jack Perry, it was Nick Nemeth's brother. So
yeah, like
it was one of them.
Side note, real quick, shout out Dolph Ziggler showing up on Raw. Dre, please save your negativity for another day. Let me just bask in this right now because you obviously know how much I love that man, and I called it that morning. I looked at my boy at work. I said, I think it's gonna be Ziggler tonight. He's like, what? And I was like, yeah, bro, I think it is. And I was watching this shit intently, and I was watching, and yes, great pop. Fucking amazing response from the crowd. It was just very heartwarming for me personally, and I just wanted to give that quick shout out because I love Dolph Ziggler. Okay, Dre, you can say whatever like next time we're on here or something. Just let me have.
I'm not gonna lie. The intro where Dre said what about Nick Nemeth gets me more interested makes it's like it played into it.
Yeah, I mean, I just
What I had to say this week was in that commercial. So that was it.
Yep. Yeah, he's like, what about Nick Nemeth get me emotionally invested? And then like Raw happened.
I'm
That's
emotionally
great.
invested in that man. Okay,
I love it.
so it's fine. Anybody else got any good what ifs they want to throw out there? What we got here?
He said he ate that turnbuckle.
I'm not gonna lie. Dolph Ziggler still can sell his ass off.
First of all, hold up. All right, we got to veer away from this because we got to stay on topic here. But the way that Brock Lesnar sold that fucking Superman punch, my God, Brock is so good at selling. All right. Mighty is mighty. Got him here. He said, wait, where is it? He's asked if you guys think Big E would have had a second reign. Oh, I don't really think so, to be honest, guys.
Once again, in the realm of we got Brock, we got Roman, just them two in general, all getting up the goddamn main event scene. I don't think a second reign. I mean, maybe in the middle of the fucking like summer.
I mean, this sounds crazy, but man, he should have been lucky he even got a first.
I was blessed with it and took that shit all the way to the Breakfast Club.
The only way he got it is because he pinned another black champion. So we just got to accept it.
First time ever.
Right.
First time fucking ever. Nate the God.
So what if Batista never made it to Evolution and they stuck with Mike Jindrak?
The Rock. Yeah. By the way, we're done putting puns questions up. We're just done. We're done putting pun up here.
No, we're not. No,
yeah, we're done with that. That is a great. Batista certainly wouldn't have made it to Hollywood. Tell you that.
Yeah,
definitely wasn't making it to Hollywood. No. That's a good one. That was real good.
Yeah, but how big of a star would Kenny Dykstra be?
Sir.
Okay, you're right. My bad.
Yeah. No, we're not doing it.
My apologies.
Put Nate's question up.
Oh, my stomach.
Shout out Nate for putting months and years and shit over here. But
what if Triple H never tore his quad in May 2001? Would he have gotten a 2002 MSG return? He still would have been a heel. And so that big baby face return would not have happened.
Yeah, it wouldn't have mattered as much.
And in hindsight, though, we could have possibly got a different Royal Rumble winner and maybe a better Royal Rumble or a better WrestleMania main event than Jericho and Triple H.
Yeah.
Hindsight, baby. Hindsight.
I got one last one.
What you got?
I forgot about this one. Our good old, because, you guys are in New York. First of all, shout out New York. You guys got a new mayor.
Both that Grand Slam.
Shout out y'all mayor. So that reminds me.
He's the mayor of New York City. So.
What if Muhammad Hassan? What if?
Nah, they gotta be racist.
What if?
No, it gotta be racist.
Like, what if that didn't happen? What if they didn't do that London bombing storyline, or that storyline with the, he would have got the title at SummerSlam. What happened?
I mean, yeah, but you could have said that about anything. What if we actually found out who was the guest general manager that Michael Cole was talking to?
Yeah.
Like.
He said, Nate, the guy said, I'm in New York.
Oh, wow.
Hey, you're in New York? Oh, shit.
Pull up on
right.
I'm going to just run down a few that I see online. Just run down a couple, just before we get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
First, what if Brian Pillman did not die? And I'm going to be honest. I think Brian Pillman could have done some really, really cool shit, character-wise.
He would have had a couple. He would have had a few good storylines.
Yeah. I got one here. What if Vince never followed the suggestion Pat Patterson made with pitching the concept known to be the Royal Rumble? Oh. Ho, ho, ho.
They would be playing rock, paper, scissors to see who fight at wrestle every single.
That's wild. To think of a world where there's no Royal Rumble.
Damn.
Oh, what if Monty Brown didn't have to take care of his family?
That was another one that was up here. Where is it at? Monty Brown was a star.
Monty Brown was that nigga for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely.
He was
another black
man.
Daniel's dad. What about Keith Lee?
Pops.
Good old Pops.
Pops.
And now he's in AEW, and now we transition to AEW.
Is he still?
Yeah, he's still there. And another AEW what if is this nigga Wardlow.
Oh yeah.
That motherfucker came back, got injured immediately.
Like insanity. So
I feel like
what
they
if,
have,
like,
to, they have to tell him.
What if Triple H never actually like came with the concept of like the black and gold NXT, bro? Like,
and we still have a game show.
Oh God.
With Caval?
Nigga was rapping about that's total nonstop action. Everybody was like, oh.
This nigga won TNA. He won NXT and they jumped him there and he didn't know it.
That
it was gonna happen.
That's a crazy story.
Yeah. That's insane. Well, boys, it's about that time. Fun, interactive episode. I think we're on to something here with this new thing that we got going on here. So I will definitely deep dive into more topics that we will be able to talk about and discuss and have everyone pitching in. Thank you to everyone on Instagram who contributed with their submissions. Thank you to everyone on YouTube that contributed. We very much appreciate all of you guys for coming through and sticking it out with us. Pause. So, my name, the one and only, the megastar, DL Wright. Yeah. We got the one and only Mr. No Days Off, the greatest DJ of all time. Okay, of all time.
All time.
All right. The 845 hustler himself, DJ King Apollo, and then. You know who he is. You love him. Your mother wants him, and your daughters are growing up to get with him. The one and only Dre Macon, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure to follow Macon Productions. Make sure, if you need any videos made, reach out to him. And make sure you come back in 2 weeks. Same 3D time, same 3D channel. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.
Got your bed.
I forgot the outro, so I'm gonna just replay the commercial. So check out Nick Nemeth one last time. Good night.
Triple H is not a fucking racist. And La Familia is still in this, and now Final Testament has to go is ridiculous.
Fuck Paul Ellen. Like that's borderline crack. I'm not even gonna take. I'm not even.
And Charlotte's probably got the most aura.
These words, medals are cool. Okay, let me just go ahead and put that out of
Who likes it? 100 million.
It's a great promo.
What about Nick Nemeth gets me emotionally invested?
Drifting on a melody.
Y'all niggas gotta go to bed.